How confident are you guys feeling going into these playoffs? Come on now. What do you got?
I mean, we're pretty confident, you know. I thought that was like kind of like a crazy question, but yeah, I think we're pretty
No, it's not
confident.
a crazy question. You gotta. I want an honest answer. What do you have
Yeah,
for me?
we're pretty confident, man, with with the guys that we have here and the stuff that we put out on tape all year long, and the mindset that we've been carrying in week in and week out, and just keeping the main thing. And at this point, it's win or go home. So everybody's gonna go out here and give it their all.
Why?
And
Well, and I yeah.
today we had all guys in the building,
Okay.
getting the workout in, moving around a little bit, and tomorrow we have practice, Friday we have practice, and we just chill out on the weekend and watch some football.
How does this compare to the previous Super Bowl runs you've been on?
Feel like we're gonna have all hands on deck. We get a lot of guys back. A lot of guys we had a couple guys banged up, and I feel like we're just getting a lot of guys back, and we'll be full head of steam and at full strength.
Okay. Very good. I'm glad to hear that because, I always shoot you straight, Deebo Samuel, when you appear on this program. Okay. I will shoot you straight. A lot of folks in my business think the Ravens exposed your quarterback and your offense, Deebo. How do you respond to that?
I mean, if you're a football guy and you really watch the game, he only threw one bad interception, and that was the one on the first drive. And if you go back to it, you got the bubble to me on the left sideline, and they have a double corner blitz, and the guy bats the ball down, and luckily it falls in the other backside corner guy that's blitzing also fall in his hand, and one other ball, he's getting ready to throw the ball, and his arm get tipped, and that ball get tipped and falls in their hands. But overall, I mean, we threw 3 picks in the first half, and it was still 16-12, and it just show you how good our team is.
Okay. So, because again, that's the conversation we had on game day morning on the Sunday after the Christmas game, was looking at the tape and how, these things kind of happen. There was one where he probably would want it back, but the rest of it was just these things happen type mistakes. It just happened to happen over and over again in a game everyone was watching, thinking that this is a super.
Watch it. If you go watch it, we was up and down the field all game long, and we was moving the ball, and it was just things that happened that just came up for us, like tip balls and stuff, and like that's a lot of things that we can't control. Like you just said, things just happen.
How did he handle it?
Man, I mean, you see how he handled it the following week. Brock is a guy that he always own up to his mistakes, and he come to the team first and let us know that it was kind of like Brock put a lot of pressure on himself to be perfect, and that's and he take full ownership of when he messes up. And so that's one thing that, like I said, there's one thing that we love about Brock here, and he take full accountability of things. And when the next week came, it's just like nobody even knew that we just lost a game to the Ravens by how we approached practice and how he came out there and approached practice as well.
What do you mean he takes responsibility? He literally goes up to you and the rest of the team and says something?
Like when the team breaks it down after a game, he get up in front of the team, be like, "Hey guys, this was on me. I got to be better. This, that, and the third." That's just the type of a guy that Brock is.
And how does that resonate with the rest of the team?
Oh, if you got a guy that do that, and one of the main leaders on this team, and the guy that command the huddle on offense, I mean, you can't do nothing but respect it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.